Saint Amelia, a model of strength, faith, and charity. Saint Amelia, also known as Amelberga of Temse, was a noblewoman born in the 7th century in the region that is now modern-day Belgium. Raised in a devout Christian family, Amelia was taught from a young age to put her faith in God and to serve others with kindness and humility. Her life would become an extraordinary example of devotion, chastity, and courage. A royal suitor and a sacred vow as she matured. Amelia became known not only for her beauty and noble status, but also for her deep spiritual convictions. She had made a personal vow to remain a virgin and to dedicate her life entirely to Christ. However, her resolve would soon be tested. Legend tells that Charles Martel, a powerful Frankish prince and military leader, sought to marry her. Amelia, however, steadfastly refused his proposal, explaining her commitment to God when Charles tried to force her. Tradition says that Amelia resisted with miraculous strength, even escaping him with the help of divine intervention. Some stories even recount that during a struggle, Charles broke her arm, but through faith and prayer, she was miraculously healed. Life of holiness and service. After this encounter, Amelia entered the Benedictine convent at Münsterbilzen in Belgium. There she lived a humble and devoted life, dedicating herself to prayer, fasting, and acts of charity. Later, she helped found a church and convent in the town of Temse, along the river Scheldt, where she continued her service to the poor and sick. Amelia became known for her miracles and acts of healing. People came from all around seeking her prayers and counsel. She was especially revered for her ability to comfort the suffering and for her unwavering strength in upholding her faith. Legacy of Saint Amelia. Saint Amelia died in the 8th century, and her tomb in Temse became a place of pilgrimage. She is considered the patron saint of farmers, fishermen, and people with arm injuries, likely stemming from the story of her miraculous healing. Her feast day is celebrated on July 10th, and she remains a powerful example of purity, strength, and the courage to follow one's calling despite worldly pressure. Saint Amelia's life reminds us that true greatness comes not from earthly power, but from a faithful heart willing to serve God above all else.